guys, welcome back to our interview segment. This time, it's going to be Zeeq from Reckoning who's going to be joining us. How you feeling, Zeeq?
Oh, I'm feeling good. How about you?
Well, I'm flushed with adrenaline considering the amount of action that we did get to witness.
Oh yeah.
First things first, action, right? What was the comms like after Soulmate clutched out that 1 versus 4?
Oh, it was so intense. Everybody praised Soul. Like at first we were all shook because we didn't believe oh, okay, that just happened. Out of nowhere, he just pulled the 1v4 on a thrifty round with a vandal he just picked up. And it was on his last bullet when he killed the last guy. So
Exactly.
it was very amazing to watch him pull off that 1v4, yeah.
Well, I'm glad that we weren't the only ones surprised on the stream.
Mm.
It was you as well. That game, it went back and forth, right? Could you talk to us about how that matchup turned out to be? Because it came close on map 2 where One Chance got that one chance and they made you guys pay the price for it.
Oh yeah, because we sort of did some research about them, like watching their games and stuff. But at first they were playing with another player, which is our ex-player Pixels, and we were
Yeah.
excited to play against him. But on our game, they swapped Pixels out for Buster, was it? Buster, yeah. And so it's like with the player change also comes with the agent change, right? Like from the VODs we watched against previous teams, they played like with different agents. We were kind of expecting it that they would play a different agent composition, but at first it caught us off guard. But slowly we managed to adapt to it. And on the second game of Ascent, where they almost made a comeback, it was pretty scary for us, to be honest. But thankfully, we managed to stop the comeback. Yeah.
Thankfully, right?
Mm.
This entire tournament, you're the strongest team in that lower bracket. From your perspective, how you felt about the tournament so far and how you're projecting your results?
So far, the tournament has been intense. Like the games are not very one-sided in the sense that games are getting closer and closer as we approach the upper rounds and the finals, right? Like even the game earlier of God's Reign versus White Swing. At first, God's Reign were leading, then suddenly White Swing came out with a comeback. But although it was very close, but the games were not one-sided at all, which will keep viewers on their toes, definitely. Yeah.
For sure, man. Considering your, past with your history with Kingsman and your entire scene in Malaysia, how has it been for you to adapt to a South Asian lineup and provide for the team?
Oh yeah. I would say back then in Kingsman, I used to play like the Sentinel role, which is different from my current role in the South Asian org right now, which is I play Initiator, mostly Flex. And back then, Sentinels are like considered like solo players, right? You solo anchor a site and stuff, and you flank. But now Initiator, you're with the team always, and you're always with the action, and you have to be ready with your utilities to support your teammates. So I would say, especially the South Asian playstyle is very interesting in the sense that it's not your everyday playstyle in which you can expect them to do predictable things. Like sometimes they just do a lot of solo plays that don't make sense. Like if you watch God's Reign, I see Sai on Jet, he flanks the top, which not usually everyday things that you watch as an entry agent. And he lurks on the Jet, which is annoying to play against, which is something you don't really face in a like typical Southeast Asian matchup.
Well, true, man, true. And at least take it from me, if nobody else has said this to you yet, welcome to the South Asian experience, because this
Oh
tournament is
yes.
truly gonna put it to a test for you.
Oh yes.
Before we finish the tournament and before we finish this interview, any final shout outs that you'd like to give?
Shoutouts. Oh, I would say I would give huge shoutouts for our fans. Like although while you're watching the streams, you would see like comments. Like most of them are supportive, but some of them are like hateful. But we look towards the supportive ones, and we would really love to thank the fans for their continuous belief and support in Reckoning Esports.
Well, that sounds beautiful, man. We wish you the best of luck through your lower bracket run, and hopefully Reckoning makes it this time. Good luck and take care.
All right, thank you.